Okay, this is part 2 of the jazz piece that we've been working on, all right? So make sure you listen to last week's recording for that first section, because I'm not going to go over it now, all right? Here's the next section that we learned today, May 10th. Okay, so we have this chord, again, our first chord, and then G, F, G, F, E flat, F, and then that little da-da, C, D, and then C, B, so C, B flat, G, C, G, B flat, C, D, C sharp, D, F, G. Alright, so again, so you have that chord. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 dum, bum, 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 bum. And that's how I would do that fingering for that scale. That way you end up on 4. Because the next part, it'll be helpful to have that there. Okay? So that scale again. 1, 2, or, oh yeah. 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. And then the next section is E flat, F, E flat, C, E flat. And then you have that funky chord. That's as far as we got today, okay? So again, so you have that funky chord right there. F, E flat, D, C, B, A, B flat, D, B flat. If you wanted to go a little bit farther, you have B flat, F, G, D, C, B flat, B flat, C, D, B flat, B, G. And then you have that twice, so the rhythm changes slightly in the left hand. And then you go to this chord, which we haven't really had yet. So it's F, G, B flat, and D. We had this, but we haven't really had this. We had this. This is more similar to it. But now it's F, G, B flat, D. Okay? So you have okay. I don't remember the rhythm on that. I'll have to check on that later next time. But you have this chord. And then you have D, C, D, C, B flat, G, B flat, C, D. And then B flat, G, B flat, G. And then this chord, which we haven't done yet, is D, F sharp, A sharp, C. It's kind of like this chord, but it starts on D. And then you play with that C, B flat, F sharp, F, E flat, D, C, A, and then B flat, C, G, F, G, and then actually you play this while you're holding that chord. So you play B flat, G, B flat, and then this funky thing. So it's like C, B flat, A flat, F sharp, E, E flat, D. That's a little bit complicated right there, and that is as far as I'd gotten because I ran out of paper. Okay? So as you can see, that was the end, and then I didn't write anymore after that because it was about time for your lesson at that point. So I ran out of time, but I'll write down some more of it in a little bit, and for us to work on next time. But you don't have to learn beyond what we learned today unless you really want to. I was just throwing it in there in case you wanted it because I know that June is quickly approaching, and I want you to feel comfortable with it. But again, so that what we talked about also today was the C major scale, which you already knew. And I showed you the fingering that I usually use. And then we talked about G major because we attached it to the jazz scale. So G, there you go. Okay, and then we talked about the jazz scale, which is got some of those elements. So you have G, B flat, C, C sharp, D, F, G, which is in the song as well. Okay? All right. So again, you can always email me if you have any questions. All right? And I will see you next time.